Hey everyone, it is Alex, and today's Motivational Monday video is going to be about the nose. We're going to be learning about nose hooping and nose balancing. So here we go. Alright, first thing we're going to do is nose balancing. Nose balancing is pretty tricky, and we're going to be doing it on this plane. So the first thing you need to know about nose balancing is, first off, you want to have it balanced right here on the bridge of your nose, and we're going to have it this way, put it up, and have it up like this. Now, keeping the nose balancing, or keeping the hoop balancing on your nose, you're going to want to have a point of view, or a point of focus. Normally you want to have a piece of tape that you can take on and off, and so it doesn't ruin your hoop, or draw with a Sharpie if you want to. But a little piece of tape on one side of your hoop, so when you put the hoop on your nose, you're going to be looking at that point. This hoop specifically doesn't have that tape, but it does have exterior grip tape, which just on the outside of the hoop, which helps keep the hoop in place. And I also recommend doing that, or having that on a hoop. And it doesn't really affect the tape actually too much, because it still is really pretty and shiny. So yes. So I want you all to try that. Take the hoop, put some tape on it, and once you get that, we're going to have the hoop, or hold the hoop like so, put it on your nose like this, and you're going to tilt your head back and look at that point of focus. So look at it. And there you go. So did you also notice that I was moving around my body with the hoop? So if it starts to turn, or if it starts to move one way or the other way, you're going to have to move your body in that direction with the hula hoop. It's kind of windy out here today, so I have to move around a bit more than normal, but that's pretty much like the gist of it. If it starts to tilt this way, move your body down to where it's back on the bridge, and then it will most likely start to move that way, so move it like that. If it starts to go forward, go underneath it and try and tilt your head backwards a little bit. After a while, it'll start to feel natural trying to get underneath the hoop. At first it is a bit difficult, so just keep trying and you'll get it eventually. But you don't want to make big fast movements, because the hoop will just fall off, and it happens quite often when you're first starting. So don't worry about it and just keep trying. So taking the hoop, having your hands like so, and tilting your head back, setting the hoop on your nose, making sure it's on an even plane, staring at that point of focus that you put on the hula hoop, and then letting go. And there you go. That's the basics of nose balancing. Next we're going to learn about, first let me say, nose balancing. The easiest hoop to use is a bigger and heavier hula hoop. I'm using a really light and really small hula hoop for nose balancing, but that's because I've been doing it for a while. But the bigger and the heavier the hoop is, the easier it is to stay in one place, and it's less likely to be reacted upon as much from outside forces as a light hoop, because it stays in place just a little bit easier. So you can gradually move down to something like this. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is nose hooping. Yeah, buddy. That wasn't nose hooping. Okay, so let me clean this off. It's got some dirt on it. Alright, so there's two basic ways to start nose hooping. So the first basic way is to put it on top on your finger, like so. Just have it, you know, moving around above your head. Also note that this movement that you're doing with your finger is the same movement that you're going to be doing with your head. So you're going to be moving your head in the same way that your finger is moving. So once you get it on right up here, you're going to place it on your nose, like so. Now, nose hooping, I always suggest that you do it with a lighter hula hoop because it really can hurt your nose. When I first started nose hooping, I got some pretty bad bruising just right up here, but I was doing it pretty often when I was performing. But it can bruise and it can hurt pretty bad if you're using a really heavy hoop. So use the lightest hoop that you have, and that'll be less likely that you'll get injured while you're doing it. So that's the first way to do the nose hooping, just taking it on your finger and placing it on your nose. And then the second basic way to start is having it start on your neck, like this, and grabbing it with your chin. I know that sounds weird, but you're going to grab it with your chin, move it up to your nose, like this. And that's the cooler start, the more fancy start. Because people won't be expecting you to just like, holy crap, it's on your nose. So let me try that again. And this one, hopefully, I'll be able to do in slow motion on the video, so bear with me. Sorry, my hair is getting long and it's getting in the way. So, have it on your neck. And there you go. That's the basics of nose hooping and nose balancing. I hope you guys enjoyed my Motivational Monday video. Keep watching for more awesome tips, tricks, and tutorials. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Oh, starting to rain. Definitely the end. Thanks. Bye.